Hey y'all, welcome to the Geography student slide deck. This is our first student slide deck in terms of geography notes. So we'll go ahead and I'll just read this for you. Okay, our student expectation is I will be able to label the 4 oceans and 7 continents on a map, identify the equator as the important line of latitude, and the prime meridian is the important line of longitude, as well as use a compass, rose, and legend on a map. Okay, now I make mistakes. I feel like probably we know that already. So I have here 4 oceans. There is actually a 5th ocean that we're going to talk about. So this 4 where it says I will be able to label the 4 oceans. We're going to pretend this says 5 oceans. Okay, 5 oceans and 7 continents. All right, moving on. Our definition of geography is the study of the Earth, physical features, which are landforms, as well as weather. This is usually where I would have a really cool picture of geography. Instead, I included this image because I actually like this definition a little bit better than the one I gave you. It is the study of the Earth and the way that people live on it and use it. So geography in this definition includes all the Earth's landforms, bodies of water, weather, plant and animal life, and people, as well as the effects of human activity on the Earth. This is the part I really liked, the effects of human activity on the Earth. Maps. Maps are useful in helping us get to know the land close and far away. There are different types of maps, but most maps will have a compass, rose, with cardinal directions and a legend. So here on this map, we've got our compass rose in the bottom, or maybe I should say the southern eastern corner, and we've got a legend over here in the southeast western corner. Compass rose and cardinal directions. Compass rose, a circle showing the cardinal directions on a map. Cardinal directions are the directions north, south, east, and west. So on the collaboration board, when you did this on your own student slide deck, you were to come up with your own acronym for never eat soggy waffles. How else could you use NESW to remember that it's on the compass rose? It goes north, east, south, west. So like, right, usually you hear never eat soggy waffles. I've heard never eat soggy watermelon. What else could you write that starts with both an N for north, E for east, S for south, and W for west, right? And you hopefully did that already on your student-led Nearpod. In the drawed activity in your student-led Nearpod, hopefully you were able to circle right where the compass rose was, which is right here. Legend. Legend, also called a key, is a visual explanation of the symbols used on a map. It typically includes a sample of each symbol, point, line, or area, as well as a short description of what the symbol means. So on our map and legend here, right, you were to find the camping picnic areas and circle them a color. I think maybe it would have been blue. Circle, and then there's some more up here. Oh, got it. Nope. I won't show you anyway because this is the Nearpod, or not the Nearpod. Anyway, you also had to circle the airport and as well as the compass rose again. Latitude and longitude. Latitude are lines on the map that run from east to west, right? They are flat. Latitude is flatitude, so they are the lines that are flat on the map. Longitude are lines on the map that go from north to south. They are long. Okay, longitude and latitude. Latitude, flatitude, longitude, long. And here you were to draw in the lines of longitude blue. Sorry, the lines of longitude blue and the lines of latitude red. So again, hopefully you did that on your student-led Nearpod. Equator, prime meridian. The equator is the most important line of latitude. It is located in the middle of the Earth. The weather around the equator is typically warm, right, because that's where the sun hits directly on the globe. The prime meridian is the most important line of longitude, and here it's in the center. So when maps are, when the map of the globe is shown as being flat, typically it is done so that both the prime meridian and the equator are in the center. Here you were to draw the prime meridian blue, right? You had to read it, and then the equator red. Hemispheres. Hemispheres are just halves of the world, or the globe. So the hemispheres are divided by the equator as well as the prime meridian. So the equator, right, divides the globe into its northern hemisphere. You can see it in the brackets here, as well as the southern hemisphere. The prime meridian also divides the globe into half, into the eastern hemisphere and the western hemisphere. So within those, you also have the northwestern hemisphere, right? North America is in the north hemisphere and west hemisphere, right? We also have the southwestern hemisphere, the northeastern hemisphere, and the southeastern hemisphere. You will always, if you're going to mention both north and east, or north and west, southeast, southwest, always will lead with either north or south. So here you were to, I can't show you the directions, but you were to shade each quarter a different color. Continents and oceans. There are 7 continents, 7 continents and 5 oceans, right? This is where we talked about that earlier. So the 7 continents are North America, South America, Africa, Europe, Asia, Australia, and Antarctica. And the oceans are the Pacific Ocean. There is only one Pacific Ocean, right? Because typically this is a globe, and right, this would meet this Pacific Ocean, would meet this Pacific Ocean. There is not 2 Pacific Oceans, or there are not 2 Pacific Oceans, there is only one. We've got the Atlantic Ocean, the Indian Ocean, right, because it is near the country of India, and the Arctic Ocean, and the Southern Ocean. So when I was in school, the Southern Ocean was not a thing. Not until I started teaching social studies a few years ago that I realized that it was on my curriculum to teach, and so I guess they have added a new ocean, the Southern Ocean. So that's why it is now 5 oceans instead of 4. And then again, if you were doing this with the Nearpod, you would have to draw the continents green and color in the oceans blue, and as well as complete the time to climb. So thank you so much for watching the student slide deck, or your note slide deck. I apologize. I hope that this was informational. Bye.